Yo, it's your boy Nav here in Prague, baby, and I just got rejected. Right, I get rejected all the time, but this one was unique. That's why I wanted to share it with you. What she said was, oh, right now I'm not in the right time to be meeting a guy because I just broke up with my ex-boyfriend. So what I wanted to say is, if that ever happened to you, this obviously is an excuse. It could be true. It could be true that she just broke up and she's not in the right time. But if she was attracted, if she was emotionally stimulated, she would want to be with you. Because this funny story is, another situation happened to me in Prague. It was about a month ago, and this girl was really stunning, and she said the same thing, but I still ended up dating her.
Damn!
Right? Because at that point, my game was just on top of the world. This time I was dropping average Joe game, right? A little bit underslept, and when you're underslept, it's hard to drop good game. So anyway, if that ever happens to you and she says, oh yeah, I'm not in the right time to be dating a guy because of this or because of that, what that is saying is that you're not the guy she wants to date, right? If another guy came up to her, dropped fucking incredible game, built attraction, and she was emotionally engaged, she would date this guy, right? Because I know that, because I've been there already. So what do we learn from that is that first you need to build incredible levels of attraction, right? And that's what that emotional conversation is, right? That's what affects the croc brain, the primal brain that controls our dating decisions. For example, when you see a girl you're attracted to, it's not your logical brain that's saying, oh, her waist is this amount of centimeters and her, breasts are this amount of centimeters.
That's quite big.
So this is why I'm attracted to her. No, you just see her, you feel a sudden emotion, and you want to speak to her, right? You want her to be your girlfriend. So for women, it's the same kind of emotion. Obviously, it's different. It's not like they don't see you and then get attracted to you. It's more in the conversation, right? It's in the behavior. So that's their biology. And in order to trigger that attraction, you have to have an emotionally stimulating conversation, right? If you don't know how to do that, then what I suggest for you to do, subscribe to my channel. I've made videos on how to build attraction so that when you're speaking to her, you know exactly what to do. But I can give you a quick overview of attraction moves. One, teasing, using stereotypes, right? Like for example, we're in Prague now, there's a lot of Ukrainian girls here. So a good tease for Ukrainians is, oh, you must love eating borscht. You must eat borscht every day. You must love eating vodka. I can imagine, you eat vodka with borscht, or some funny jokes like that, right? Stereotypes is really good. Then challenging, oh, what do you prefer, Prague or London? Like she goes, oh, I prefer Prague, and then you challenge it. No, actually, I love London because it's more multicultural. There's more things to do. It's busier. I love big cities. Prague is like a village. You challenge her, right? So you get the idea. So those two, there's obviously, there's a lot more, like disqualification, pushing her away. Oh, me and you're not going to get along. But for now, just concentrate on teasing and challenging. Those will be enough now. And yeah, if that happens, don't be butthurt and be like, oh, this girl was a time waster. No, it was your fault, right? You didn't emotionally stimulate the conversation like you should have, right? So always take responsibility for the outcome. Yes, of course, sometimes they're married, sometimes they're in a serious relationship, sometimes whatever you do, they're just not going to be into you. Obviously, there are the no-girls, right? We call them the no-girls, which means doesn't matter what you do, they're not going to be into you. That's different. But there are times where you fucked up and you need to know where you fucked up so you can correct it and get the result and actually, take a number or take her on instant date and end up dating her.